Caleb Thompson, Masters 35-39 national champ. You were off a little bit. There was a group. You kind of came back. What did it take to win that race?
Well, I had a horrible start. I came unclipped at the beginning and basically was back in like 30th place. And so I just had to stay calm and just keep picking guys off. And I really, put myself in the red a lot of times. So I had to back off a little bit and then just stay smooth. And once I got up to that lead group, I caught my breath and then I just kept pushing.
So you were chasing Andrew Coe and then you caught him and attacked.
Yep.
What were you thinking during that
well,
moment?
I knew that once I caught him, if I could just get a gap, make him try and respond. And then once I realized he wasn't responding, I just kept putting the power down.
Yeah, you were attacking quite a bit, so I'm guessing you brought some nice legs here to the Pacific Northwest.
Well, it's really hard to race in Durango because you get your ass kicked every weekend by Todd Wells and Howard Grotz and all them. And when you come to these races, you really realize the caliber of riders you race against every weekend.
In the last lap, though, still he kind of caught you at the run-up, and you put a gap. Were you feeling good at the top? Where were you strong today?
Yeah, I could tell he was sitting down a lot more, and every time I'd get out of the saddle, he couldn't respond. So at that point, I knew, I had a little better legs, and I just had to, not make any errors, and that was it.
You're a Wisconsin dude from Sheboygan.
Yep.
You're going to be big in Sheboygan here tonight. But you guys seem to like to pick places to live where you just get smoked all the time. You talked about growing up racing against like some dudes in Wisconsin, huh?
Oh yeah, I grew up with Brian Matter, Tristan Chowton, all the legends that have been racing for years, and it's just really inspiring, to race with those guys my entire life. And I knew if I just stayed consistent, I was never an Olympic caliber rider, but I just knew if I had stayed consistent and kept at it, eventually I'd get my jersey.
Yeah, one last question. I think we chatted in, I want to say Reno, you were on the podium maybe.
Reno.
How does that motivate you, coming close in the past and getting more shots at it?
Well, it just made me hungry, and I knew I could get it, but it's just hard for everything to come together at nationals, and you always seem like you're either fighting something, or like last weekend at the regionals, I clipped a barrier and almost broke my collarbone. So then I started doubting myself again. I had to get x-rays on Monday. The doctor said, you probably shouldn't race. But I said, pain is temporary, glory lasts forever.
Beautiful. I don't think we could have ended that any more perfectly. Congrats, man.
Thanks.